Good evening, Chris.
Hello, good evening, Europe.
Good evening, BBC Eurovision. How are you doing?
Having a fabulous time at the Ambassador's house. Isn't it amazing?
We're in Stockholm at the Ambassador's residence.
Residence, no less. Not just his office. We're in his living room.
He actually lives here, and he said he watches Eurovision.
Of course he does. Who doesn't? 200 million people can't be wrong, can they?
That's right. And so your UK delegation, how do you feel so far about Joan Jake?
It's been amazing watching the reaction of everybody, particularly in the press centre, because we've got a lot of very key journalists in there who are very, very important to us, and to know that they are backing the boys and are really getting behind them is fantastic. And
absolutely. I think there's a sentiment that it's going up for Joan Jake since they started.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right, yeah. And obviously we're keeping an eye on what's happening sort of back on the ground in the UK, and the bookies' odds are coming down and that. And the boys even met Bjorn from ABBA earlier today.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he came along to our hotel, met the boys, gave them some nice words of encouragement. To get the backing of somebody perhaps of that calibre is fantastic.
I was going to say, that's then officially endorsed now in Eurovision.
And also, Jake has very kindly offered that should ABBA ever decide to get back together again, Joe and Jake are very happy to support them on their tour. It's official.
Wow, that's news. Fantastic. So what next? When's the first big show? It's going to be on, let me think, Wednesday?
Well, of course, we've got the semi-final that the boys will be performing in, so that makes a big difference this year. So everybody, all the big five, will be performing in the semi-finals for the first time, so that's a really important big live performance, so that everybody else in Europe can get to see a snippet of the boys' performance before they head out onto that stage on Saturday.
Yeah. So if the UK doesn't win, what does good look like?
It's a really difficult question, really, because you don't want to pinpoint a specific number, do you? I mean, there's been a lot of talk of left-hand side of the board, but as you know, there's no formula or strategy for figuring out how things are going to go. From France with the red-hot favourites, and they've kind of slipped away a little bit now, and then things change and move. So on a daily basis, it moves about. So all they're going to do is go out there and smash it and give the performance of their lives.
And I think it's really down to the performance on the big night.
Yeah, everybody seems to really enjoy the staging as well. So, and the selfies have gone down a treat as well. At the BBC, we've had literally thousands of selfies sent in. So everybody wants to be a part of it, and the boys want as many people on stage as possible, and that's a way to do that.
Chris, it's been very nice speaking with you, and I better let you go back to Joan Jake. Thank you very much.
I know, they'll be in trouble otherwise, won't they? Cheers.
You're not alone, we're in this together. All that you want is running forever, and they don't need to know. And they don't need to know. I feel like I'm dancing in the sky. I come alive when I'm with you. I come alive when I'm with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe and Jane.